So this is going to be a RAAS report in Orchestrate. Let's go ahead and jump right in. All right, I have a RAAS report here. It is basically just an advanced report with the web service enabled. To do that, all I got to do is go to Custom Report Edit. In the Advanced tab, I can scroll down and I have the Enable as a Web Service enabled. And then if I want to grab the URLs I'll need, all I need to do is go back to those drop downs, Web Service, View URLs. I'm going to be using the REST URL, and really all I need is the /lmcneil and then the name of the report. And that is going to be because I'm going to be using the API gateway that's going to handle all this other stuff for me. Alright, now if I go to create my app, I'm going to create an integration app, start from scratch, just call this RAAS, and I'm going to use the Workday integration system as my trigger, name my orchestration RAAS as well. Now I have an integration system here. All I need to do is drop in my RAAS request. Again, going to be using that gateway, and then all I need to do is drop in my user and then the name of the report. So lmcneil direct reports copy, and then I'm going to use the access token from the initiated user here because the initiating user is always going to be Logan McNeil. Obviously adjust your token as you need to when it comes to your RAAS reports. And then let's do something with this RAAS report so we can see it in tenant. We're going to drop in a store document just so we can see the output. We'll grab the data from the request. We'll name it something. RAAS data. And we'll need to make sure it gets tacked on to the integration event. So we're going to change this to true instead of false. True. Alright, so now we have our RAAS request, we have our store document, we can go ahead and deploy this. We will deploy it to our tenant. There we go. Now the last two bits of information I'm going to need is the orchestration name, which is right here, RAAS. And then we're also going to need the reference ID, which from the dev site, we're just going to grab it right here. And then into our tenant we go. Let's go ahead and create an integration system. Create integration system. We'll just name this RAAS demo. We're going to use the orchestration integration template. Now that our integration system is created, all we got to do is update the integration attributes, configure integration attributes. Again, the orchestration name is just RAAS, and then the application reference ID is that reference ID I just grabbed. Click OK, and now we can run it. Integration, launch schedule. Go ahead and click OK here. And it's going to run my orchestration. Here's my output file. There's my RAAS data file. I can then view that, make sure it has data, and there we are. All of Logan McNeil's direct reports. Well, hope you guys found this useful. If you have any thoughts, feel free to drop them in the comments down below. Let me know what you guys think, and we'll catch you at the next one.